the weekly Blitz. I'm about to drop my R&B album soon.
I thought I heard you on the radio.
I mean, that was just I was ghostwriting.
See that guy Ursher?
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets.
What's that guy that's in jail now? Who's the one that's in jail?
I don't know. R. Kelly. R. Kelly. R. Kelly. Oh my goodness. All right, let's start the show, man. To the weekly Blitz, everybody. And I'm with my trusty co-host, Professor to Crypto. And apparently somebody's backstage. Let's see.
Who's that?
I think that's.
You're just letting anybody in here, aren't you? What's going on?
Give it up for Yak Todd, everybody. Hey,
what's
Yak,
up, guys?
Something tells me you go grocery shopping like that. That's
possible.
It's very possible. On your bike.
Oh, my wife's home. Hello, wife.
Hello,
what's
wife.
Up, guys?
What's going on? Yeah,
so we're in here.
I need you to explain what the heck just happened.
I don't know, man. I just like to be the center of attention. I got a problem with theatrics. So just a little bit of flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Okay.
Anyways, what's going on, Professor Darren? How are we doing tonight?
Life is grand, man. Actually, going to be talking about a little bit about Blitz token. Give people a refresher, and then we're going to get into these matchups. But in the meantime, in between time, everybody, since my moderator's not here, I need to make Lamb Chop a moderator because Lamb Chop is in the building. Shout out to Lamb Chop. Yeah. So in the meantime, in between time, everybody like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for all things Destination DeFi. Because once you subscribe, you are a part of the tribe. Oh man, we got Texas in the building. Hold on, let me give him a Don DeMarco real quick. Don DeMarco. What's going on, Texas? Oh, snap. And we got Trap in the building. What's going on, man?
Not much. Just put a young as a bed.
Okay.
What? Jesse, put that face on here. Come on.
He doesn't have he didn't put his makeup on yet.
Nah, man. He's backstage. He's backstage right now. He's a diva. He's getting ready for the show. Now, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop this link in all of the chats as well because something tells me this is going to be one hell of a show. Yeah, but also, if you want to go over, I guess give people a little bit of a refresher about Blitz real quick, Professor. Feel free. The floor is yours.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna talk about too long because I want to get to these games, but I got something real easy that'll let people refresh about what we do. I'm gonna share the picture on the screen. I don't know if you have to move stuff around.
Yeah. No, I don't have to move anything around. There you go. Boom.
Yeah. All right. So I think the picture says a million words here. So for people who weren't watching the last couple of weeks of Blitz, basically, we are a community betting token. So we focus on community first. The community votes on NFL bets. And then the winners of those bets on Saturday night when they close down, Sunday, we take money from our sports community fund or bet fund, and we bet for the community and bring that money back in the form of buybacks to pump up that revenue wallet. So give you a quick example. This is from last week. So we're going into, I can't believe it's already week 5 of the NFL. This is freaking crazy. So
I know it's going by fast, right?
Giants are not in first place, but they'll get there. But here's a little recap. This is from last week. So want to draw your attention to the right-hand side of that image. The Blitz community is currently on a 6-game winning streak. So meaning the last 6 bets that we put in, we won money. That's a quick recap, excluding Thursday night, but that's from Sunday. So for you guys who follow the NFL, maybe you're bettors, maybe you're not. Jacksonville, we bet almost $1,100. We brought back a winning of almost $900. Same thing with Miami and Buffalo in the over, and then we hit a 2-team parlay that brought us back over $1,300. So we take some of that and put it back to our betting fund, and then the rest go to the community in the revenue wallet that we're stacking the last. We've got almost, I think, 6,500, close to 7K in that buyback wallet, and about 20. I don't have commish here with me, but I think it's around 28K in our sports betting fund. So we've got tonight's game. The community voted. I almost forgot about it. Been driving all day, but I think
it's coming on in just a little bit.
Yep. Washington Commanders are at home. They're giving 6 points to the Bears. So we've got a community little bet of $250 on the Commanders. So for people who don't follow betting, that means the Commanders have to win by more than 6 points for Blitz to win that bet. And this weekend, we've got about almost $6,000 to lay on the line for bets this weekend. So if we do what we did this week, last week, again this week, yeah, we're gonna have a pretty good run going in here. So that's basically what Blitz is at the core. But we also do other contests for soccer raffles and stuff. Definitely follow the Twitter page. I don't know if you got our names on there. So next to my name on my video there, at Blitz Token ETH. All the information is there. Jump into TG. But the last thing I want to share real quick before we get to the matchups, because that's what everyone's here for, is I'm going to take this image down and I'm going to replace it with another one, which disappeared. Let me bring it up. Oh, here it is.
All right.
There it is. How do I get it back up on there?
Boom. There you go.
We go. So I just released this yesterday. So the goal is to add sports continuously to Blitz. All of the sports, all a part of all of the winnings, and I call it revenue because it is revenue coming back in the form of winnings, goes to the project. So we are going to create our next sports fund, which is going to be for the Premier League and Champions League. So if anyone here is a soccer fan or bets soccer, definitely want to hit up the Blitz DM, send me a DM. But basically, if you want to snapshot this is also posted on our Twitter page. I actually posted it right before the session. So what we're doing is this is a very special elite group. It's a minimum of 10 people, max of 15. This is not for the little guy here. No offense to the Jeets out there with the $100.
Sorry, but shout out to the Jeets.
Basically, what this is we're gonna let 10 to 15 guys come in. It's $2,000 an entry. There's a $250 entry fee that goes to Blitz buybacks on the chart. And basically, what this is same thing that we do for NFL, but this is a closed group within Blitz. So these guys are going to talk about soccer. They're going to vote on the picks, and we're going to use that fund to do the same thing with the NFL. And those guys are going to vote on it, and then we're going to bet it for soccer. And how that's going to work is this is not tokens. They don't get tokens for this. This is pure revenue. So every time there's a win, 30% of that win is going to go in a wallet to accumulate everybody's initial $2,000 investment. And once that $2,000 is made back up in that wallet, it might take 2 months, maybe 3. But once it's accumulated, everyone gets their money back. And then after that, it drops down to 20%. And everyone in that group gets 20% of every win for the life of the fund. So obviously, there's a budget involved. So we do the same thing with the NFL. So it's not like all the money is going to disappear in 1 week because we have a CFO and everything's going to be budgeted correctly. And then we'll press it and do progressive betting like we do with the NFL fund. So this is an opportunity for people. You don't even have to be involved in the token or invest in it. You can get into this fund and make money. And the last thing I'll say is, one of the guys in my private group is like, well, I follow all the games. I know all the players, but I'm not a betting guy. And I'm like, listen, everybody doesn't have to be a betting guy. If you know the players and know how the game works and you follow, that's insight. That's data. That's stuff that you could share with the other guys in the group that know how to bet. And then you go together. So you got a lot of power, even though you're not necessarily a in person. So we're going to keep this open for a week. I've already got 5 people that confirmed to me. A couple of those are actually influencers. So we're gonna have some fun with this. And a piece of all the action obviously goes back to Blitz, to the revenue wallet. So my goal is by Christmas is to have at least 3 to 4 of these funds rolling. All of that stuff feeding portions of the winning bets back to Blitz. So we can see a very good end of the year here for Blitz, because we're in no rush when it comes to the chart, because we got plenty of money to bet with in our NFL fund, and then we'll have the soccer and maybe NBA next, or UFC or whatnot. And
NBA is going to be lit.
Yeah, it's a little difficult. We have to figure out that because there's games every other day. So
right.
A little bit, but yeah, it's going to be crazy. So we're tackling the next utility here, and a lot of people like rev share, so they're going to get a piece of the action every time there's a win. So obviously it's gambling. We can't guarantee anything, but so far with the NFL, we've got a 61% win percentage. That's out of 18 bets so far through 4 weeks of the NFL. So industry standard good is about 30 to 40%. That's a good day. We're pushing over 60% now. So big shout out to the community, especially the guys on the panel here, Yak, Texas, and Jesse had a big part in the voting there. Jesse seems to think he does all of it himself, but
shout out to Jesse.
Percentages in the game right now, 77%.
I'm just messing with him. But yeah, we keep track of everybody's picks. So every community member that fills out these voting sheets, there are 6 possible bets that they pick. And obviously the winners, go forward. But that's a total of 24 votes so far. And Jesse's second place, very, very close. I think what do you got? 17 or 18 out of 24 so far, or something up there.
Yeah,
so
I got 17 wins and 2 pushes out of 24. So that's pretty good.
Yo, hey Jesse, man, Jesus Christ! I need to. How do you do that? How do you do that,
man? I don't put too much thought in it, dude. Like, some people overanalyze the games and stuff.
Yeah.
I like, here's the thing: a lot of my picks don't get voted on, and that's cool. I don't get the ETH rewards necessarily, but I look for the value in the games. I'm not going to bet every game of the week. You know what I mean? I look for the value in the games once and I'll be honest, man. Like, one thing I like about Blitz is, like, I kind of got out of watching sports and stuff. I got into crypto. I got kids. I got a career now. So, like, I didn't really watch sports, so it kind of brought me back into it. But when you're betting sports, it's all about value, bro. You know what I mean? You look for the games that just stand out to you, and you're like, okay, that's an easy pick right there.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like choosing the Cowboys. Easy pick. It's
yeah, definitely not.
Oh, really? That's what we doing now? Yeah, that's how you feel today? Okay. All right.
But
all right. Now, hold on real quick, everybody. Let me give some shout outs here. Hey, shout out to my friend Hey Ma. This is how she sounds. Hey Ma. Hi everybody. It sounds like T-Boss from TLC. She's like, baby. Yeah. I'm just here so I don't get fined. All right, I see you. Lamb Chop is very active. Oh, if it isn't Fallon. Shout out to Fallon.
Let's go, Faltron.
Hey, let him get him in here so he can fund the project.
Faltron, send me a text message if you want a link. I will gladly send you one. Let me see. Lamb Chop is very active. This is Lord Faltronius. I will never, hold up. I will never, ever call him Lord Faltronius. All right? Never. Lambini. What, you just making up nicknames for everybody? Hey, Ma? That's your new job? Okay. Good picks. Keep it moving. All right. Shout out to El Toro. And let me give you one of these drops real quick, my dog. Because he's always showing love.
Pocketcows.
And yes, more movement in the chat. He said, "Move, boo." I know if you ever say that to a woman in front of me, bro, I'm walking away. Definitely walking away.
Russ is in the chat. I see Russ in the chat. Jesse.
He is. Russ is in the chat. Oh Lord Jesus. Let's see. Hi all. invited by Mr. Finn. Oh yeah, that's me, Mr. Finn Moo Tuola. Okay, that's detective to you, Deck. Okay. I'm just here to spam nonsense and support degenerates. Shout out to the degenerates. Oh Lord, Bigfoot Bestie in the building, stomping around the space. And Jesse is on the panel. Oh, that is Russ. Oh wow. Hey, shout out to Russ. Is he still free? I guess he's still.
There's some white stuff on his nose.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, dare to be different, kids. Okay, dare to be different. You know. And Miss Face is here. Hi, Miss Face. All right, now transition, everybody. Let's get to these games, everybody. Okay, can I get a oh yeah? Oh yeah! All right, hit it, Professor.
All right, well, yeah, let's run through this game. I love my man Yaktown likes to lead the charge through these. I'm sure he's got some notes and things to start the conversation. But yeah, we'll go through these games rapid fire, talk about the matchups, what you guys think about it. We got the lines up on the screen. That's betonline.ag is our preferred sports book that we use at Blitz Token for now. So yeah, let's knock them out. Yak, what's up?
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me, Darren. Professor, love you. Texas in the house.
B Money in the building too. Check out B Money.
Little male pattern baldness going on with Texas. We still anyway. Jesse in this building. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna get into these games. I actually usually recon Wednesday night, so these lines may have changed since then, but we've got them on the screen. We've got 8 games, Professor. I tried to cut a little info out what we've been doing. We've been going through just a couple.
Hey, stats, 1 second. Just before you get rolling, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to B Money. He dissed my Cowboys. Hey, shout out to B Money. All right. All right, go ahead, Yak.
Bro, he's a Saints fan though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like.
So he gets 2 of them. Okay.
You better watch out. That defense is pretty strong. But all right, so first game up, Chicago, Washington. It's going on right now, maybe. At the time, the line was -6 Washington. Last week, glimpses of what Justin Fields can be. 335 yards, 4 touchdowns, and interception, 132.7 rating. Still don't believe he's kind of sus like Deshaun Watson to me. Needs another 2 years.
You and Deshaun Watson, bro. Like, what did he do to you?
He's the easiest dude to compare to because he's so inconsistent, bro.
He allegedly got in trouble, or was it facts? I forgot.
His ceiling is as tall as the fucking Empire State Building, but he never gets there. All right, so Sam Howell had a good week last week, 290 yards, a touchdown. 98.6 rating, so not awesome, but just kind of average, whatever. Chicago's pass defense, allowing big numbers to wide receivers this year, right? So if Sam Howell gets popping with his guys, could be decent. Last week, DJ Moore, Justin Fields. The connection is building. It's real. That could be dangerous. Keep an eye on that. 9 targets, 8 receptions, 131 yards, a touchdown. Washington gave up 175 yards and 2 touchdowns to A.J. Brown, and 75 to Devontae Smith, right? So if Justin Fields is feeling himself, maybe there's some good passes there. And yeah, man, that's kind of a couple of things. Bijan Robinson Jr., 14 attempts, 45 yards, 3.2 yards per carry, and a touchdown last week. And Khalil Herbert, 18 attempts, 103 yards, 5.7 run per attempt, and he's a problem. Khalil Herbert's real. I got Washington in this game to cover, and I kind of like the under. So what you guys got?
I could go with Washington, unfortunately. I try not to even go for anybody in the same division. But I'll roll with Washington on this one.
Yeah, I know, man. I like listen, Washington came real close to Philly. And, people say what they want about Philly. They're obviously not on the Buffalo level yet, but they're pretty damn close, I think. I know some people here disagree with me, but their defense is no joke. I mean, Chase is a freak on the field, and they're playing Chicago. I mean, you never know with Chicago, but, man, they've been looking like dog water this whole season so far.
They sure have, bro. They sure have.
So it was interesting to watch last week. I personally didn't like Philly not covering on a personal level. So Yeah, so that didn't work out. But I do like Philly. I think it's an easy cover tonight. We'll see what happens.
He said, "Damn, Chris Berman, i.e. Yaktown."
Yaktown has a notebook, like it comes every week with like
Dino.
500 pages on it, stats, all kinds of shit.
I love
Yak came on my show before, and I swear to God, the show was just his. Like I was about to just hand over the keys and everything. Like, yo, here, this is now Destination Yaktown.
Yeah, but as I'm saying this, the Bears are on the 16-yard line of Washington, in 2 minutes. So
don't worry about it. Give it some time. Keep it moving. All right, next game. Texas. Who you like? Chicago, Washington. You already said.
Washington. The Bears haven't won with the points all season.
Yeah,
and both defenses are like 29 and 31 respectively in points allowed. So it's kind of just a shootout, but I don't think the Bears get it done.
I don't think is there really any enthusiasm about this game?
No, not really. But moving on to our next game, there's a little bit of enthusiasm about this. Okay, so Buffalo.
Hold on. Yeah, you skipped me. So I want to say obviously Washington. I think they cover. The Broncos have one of the most ineffective pass defenses this year. A lot of their completions they had last week were to open receivers on blown coverages. So I do not think they will repeat. I do not think he will repeat his performance of last week. The Bears are still missing 2 people in the secondary. So I think Washington takes this game. I think they cover.
Let's go. I apologize, Jesse. And Jesse is killing it in Pick'em, and he doesn't even talk that much about the individual games. He just picks and he fucking wins. So kudos, Jesse.
I'm gonna have to just
wait. Is he leading in the Pick'ems or in the betting?
Dude, he's like number 2 against I think.
Drew. Big shout out to Drew. Drew's has the highest win percentage so far on our votes. But Jesse he caught up last week, so he caught up a couple points. So he's very close. I think he's like 2 points behind.
Oh, yo,
so here's the key thing, though. I made 2 bets last week that I would have won, but the line changed, and so they pushed. Listen, but I still didn't lose those things, so they pushed. But if the line wouldn't have changed, I would have been tied for first. So I only have really, I only have 5 losses out of 24 bets.
So technically, you're kind of just you're number 1.
Jesse needs to be doing.
I like my odds, dude. I like my bets every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need to bet instead of doing crypto, because if you were only 5 losses on all the coins we buy,
the money.
That's a fact.
Put your own money on it. The shit changes.
I bet every week.
Anybody?
Are you picking the Broncos every week?
No, I never bet on my own team, bro.
Okay.
That's the number 1 rule I said on the first Blitz space. Never bet on your own team.
I do remember you
if you're a
saying
Dallas
that.
fan, because you're
I bet on my.
Hold on. We're having some technical difficulties here. Hold on. Oh man, Jesse's gone, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that, fellas. Jesse. Jesse's back. Okay, all right. Sorry about that, Jesse.
StreamYard mute button.
No. It was Jesse's signal. That's all it was. That's all.
All right, let's keep it moving. We're gonna move to my team. Is that the next one?
Damn, Bears got a touchdown already. Oh my God! Shout out to the Bears. Hey, and shout out to my boy Psycho. I know he's watching, but he doesn't want to dock. So shout out to him. He asked for a shout out. and he's from Philadelphia. So hey, you also get one of these, buddy. All right.
Good to be 4-0.
I thought he was that guy Ponzi Slayer I heard on another space. Wasn't that?
No, he's not Ponzi.
Y'all get so sidetracked. Let's keep it moving, dude. Jacksonville.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, you ready for this? It's Jacksonville at Buffalo, but it's in London, and Jacksonville's been there for 10 days, 11 days. This for me is I really want to target this game. I don't care about the jet lag. I don't care about none of that. Buffalo at this point in time yesterday was -5.5. I will fucking take all of that. I will sell my mortgage. I'll take a loan out on my mortgage. I'll put it all on Buffalo. I won't do that. I was kidding, babe. I don't know what to say, man. I think Buffalo, this is an easy, maybe not an easy win, but I think Buffalo absolutely smashes this. This should be a lock for me. I'm going to be voting this one for Blitz. Josh Allen last week, 320 yards, 4 touchdowns, a perfect 158.3 rating. Josh Allen on the other side, because this is a Josh Allen versus Josh Allen game. If you didn't know that, defensive lineman, 3 sacks, 3 QB hits against Atlanta. Buffalo has better protection than Atlanta, and I think they also have a better pass rush than Jacksonville does. Stephon Diggs last week, 7 targets, 6 receptions, 120 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jacksonville's pass D versus Atlanta's pass D. Jacksonville's pass defense versus Atlanta. They gave Derek Ritter a 62.7 rating, bro. Ritter had a tough day. Atlanta had a tough week last week. James Cook looking good, 5.3 yards per carry, 74 yards per game so far this year in 2023. Yeah, man, Trevor Lawrence last week, 207 yards, touchdown, 105.8 rating. That's a good rating. Bills held – this is the important part. And then I'm going to say one more thing and I'll shut up. The Bills held Tua Tagovailoa to a 92.8 rating, which – you wouldn't think that's a big deal, but we know what Miami's been capable of. Okay, so this is my why I'm taking Buffalo. Okay, the pass rush, they're getting a 45. Buffalo's pass rush, they're getting a 45% rate. That's basically saying that they're in the neighborhood of the quarterback, getting a 45% rate while they're only blitzing 15.5% of the time. So that means their front 4 are getting after the quarterback. And Trevor Lawrence so far this year faces only a 25.3 QB pressure rating. That's a big deal. So you're almost doubling. He's going to double what he normally sees from defensive linemen in his face trying to bat it down. This is a lock. Buffalo is going to beat Jacksonville, in my opinion, by at least 11.
Hold on, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Here we go.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Buffalo beats Jacksonville by how much?
11. And I've been right on these. Like every week. This is my lock number.
Okay. 11. All right, we'll roll with 11. And I want everybody watching this right now to remember that Yak said this. Now I've screenshotted your last prediction. Yeah, I screenshotted it, and you were right. So we're gonna go ahead and put this to memory as well. I might clip this and put this in the Telegram.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? And Dino Vitale said, Yak Town say time of days, I'm all in talk. Yo, Dino is a trip.
What do you think, Jesse? You think they're gonna roll them, or
I mean, Josh Allen's probably one of the MVP favorites at this point of the season. Their Bills' defense has been one of the best in the league. They're really starting to click. At the beginning of the first game, they kind of looked like they had a little trouble clicking on all cylinders, but they're getting it together. They destroyed Miami, who just put up 70. So right now, I'd take the Bills. 5.5 over a lot of teams in the league right now. Jacksonville, one of them.
What team did they put 70 up on? I forgot.
No, I said they just destroyed. They beat Miami, who just put up 70 points the week before. So
on who?
It don't matter.
It was on Chicago, wasn't it?
The Broncos.
The Broncos.
Hold on, Jesse. Jesse, are you having memory loss?
No, I know who it is. He's just making fun of my team. I don't know if you see my PFP down there. That's Terrell Davis.
I know. But I just wanted to make sure that you're still okay. That's all. Nothing major. But continue on.
I like that comment from someone down there. Do you watch football, Yak, or just read the stats?
Oh, shit. Yo,
he just
why hate my trolling my guests? That's what you're doing now? I tell you come watch the show and you come troll my guests. Okay. That's what we're doing. All right. It's just he just reads stats. Dang, Jesse, don't feel any kind of way about it, bro. It's just it happens. Oh, B Money's laughing. Oh yeah, you laughing? Saints fan? Yeah.
Come here.
Anyway, but
you guys want to say hi real quick?
Hey.
Hey.
It's Little Yak. Hello. How are you? He's like,
She's like, who the heck is that?
All right, go get mommy, okay? All right. Thanks, guys, for being nice.
Hey, no problem, man.
Except for you, Hey Ma.
Strangers.
Did Hey Ma really just say that to me, bro?
Yeah, she really did. She really did. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and just pull it up again for you so you can read it again. You know, because I think she meant that. I felt that.
Oh wait, there's a middle finger in the emoji. Look at that too.
There is, man. First of all, this new StreamYard upgrade is amazing. Like all the emojis show. This is great. You know?
But yeah. So to wrap up that, I know Texas is share on the Commanders game, but yeah, I agree. I mean, I think it should be light work for Buffalo, but you still have that. It's in London shit. You know that does affect teams, but I think Buffalo's too good to.
I mean, they'll definitely they're free. They'll just sleep on the plane. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
What do you think, Texas?
Buffalo, they 41 points per game over the last 3 weeks. Jags are 23 points per game, and they've been in the red zone 4 times.
Yeah.
So Buffalo.
I think that might be one of the locks of the week.
Hold up. B Money said Saints going to the Super Bowl. Hey, B Money. Hey, B Money. You know, lying is 110%. Haram. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and Jameis Winston didn't steal those lobsters.
Oh man,
it was wasn't it not crawfish? What was it? Crab legs.
Yeah,
crab legs.
Crab legs. It was crab legs. And on that note, everybody, gotta let you guys know something. I'm broke, so that's why I'm gonna start taking pics from Jesse. Okay, we'll be right back after these messages. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to Blocked, the blockchain social media platform that verifies accounts through the Polygon network. With Blocked, you can create an account by minting your own NFT, which acts as your username and password. Once you're in, you can make posts, upvote and downvote, share content, message friends, and personalize your profile. But that's not all. With Blocked, you earn XP as you interact with the platform, unlocking custom frames as you level up. At level 20, you can even earn a verification badge. Plus, our token-gated chat rooms allow verified members to access exclusive crypto and NFT communities. Join Block today and experience social media on the blockchain like never before. Ladies and gentlemen,
check it out. I think what I'm gonna do, if you want me to, Professor, I'm gonna talk to my boy Narek, who he's the creator of Blocked social media, crypto, social media platforms. I'm gonna see if we can get a private room on there. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it integrates everything, so it's pretty cool. Let's see. Hey, Ma said, I'm so happy he's off my time. 9 painful seasons. That car is broken down. Jeez.
Andy Dalton.
Man.
Red Rock.
Man. Thanks, autocorrect. Yeah. Yeah, all right. So we got games coming up.
Where we at, Yak? We talk about my team next? What's going on?
Please, God, no.
No, we
Just
just
want-
want Carolina.
I just want everybody to see my cool sunglasses. I'm actually I'm tack-yown.
Yo, I kind of like them. I kind of like
You
them,
like
man.
Blitz or
Is
Maul?
that your
Chilling,
bike
right?
riding glasses?
Yeah, maybe they fucking are, Professor. So what, dude? Dick. All right, let's keep it moving. We're not really going to talk a whole lot about Carolina at Detroit. Detroit's favored by 10. I've been on Detroit's nuts the whole season. I think Detroit takes this game. They probably cover. I mean, they're going to win for sure. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I would think so.
I don't have much to say on that.
Yeah, that one should be an easy one, but shit, you never know.
Adam Thielen did have back-to-back 75 yards games. I love to see Adam Thielen back in the mix, bro. Him at Minnesota was a lot of fun to watch until Justin Jefferson came and took over. So, and then David Montgomery, 32 attempts, 121 yards, 3.8 yards per carry, and 3 touchdowns. Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Josh Reynolds, Sam Laporta. That's a whole arsenal of weapons on the Detroit side. And I still don't believe in Bryce Young. 5 sacks in week 4.
Okay.
Just terrible. So we'll keep it moving, yeah?
God
I'm
damn.
gonna take these off. I can't see shit in those glasses, okay?
But then why the heck did you buy them?
Because I use them on the road, bro, when it's real sunny out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He got him
The
at
plug-
cataract surgery.
Protects my.
I got you. Okay.
Is Jesse still here? Does he want to say how Detroit's going to beat Carolina by 15? Or?
No, I mean they're going to beat them. I'm not sure if they'll cover or not, but they'll definitely put up probably. They'll definitely win by a touchdown or more. That's a game. We all know who's going to win, but I'm gonna stay away from that game as far as like if I was to bet my own money on that, I would pass up on that. As we move through these games, I'll show you where I see my real value picks in this week, and when I point them out, you'll probably be like, okay, I see what he's talking about.
So
hold on. Hey, Ma said Jimmy bitches is broken down too, but I'm so over Carr, and that falls on me after every damn loss. AOC shows a little promise for a rookie. Also, go F yourself, Raiders. Okay. Now that we got, tell us how you really feel. All right.
Yeah, so far this week, anything that's 10 or more for the spread, I'm not liking it. Dallas was the first big L. What was it, -14, and they got beat? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
You got whooped.
You know what we're talking about. Yeah, you remember that game.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all.
Hold on. Professor's smiling too much at that.
He sure is, bro. Let's see.
So on the Giants game.
Yeah, we'll get to the Giants game in a minute.
The Giants are going to
Professor,
get
just for
murdered.
you.
Jeez,
All right, look, Houston is at Atlanta. This is a tight spread. You got minus. So Atlanta's favored by 1.5. My whole thing right off the bat, CJ Stroud is the real fucking deal. 306 yards, 2 touchdowns, 111.2 rating last week. He's had 240 yards in all 4 games, 100+ rating in 3 games, and 280 or more yards in those 3. So, that dude, CJ, man, that's
CJ's an animal. He's an animal, man.
That was a great pickup by Houston. Atlanta's pass defense held opposing quarterbacks on an average rate of 85. So 85 is not like absolutely terrible, but it's pretty low rating. So Atlanta has a maybe sneaky pass defense. Nico Collins last week, 160 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's their I heard an analyst say this today. He's their true number 1, despite having I can't remember the other guy's name. He's a rookie. Don't have him written down, but Atlanta's rush defense, 27 QB hits. They are getting in the neighborhood of the quarterback 32.4% of the time, the quarterback pressure rate. Damian Pierce, 24 attempts, 81 yards last week, 3.4 yards per carry. But the Falcons defense is holding running backs to 3.9 yards per carry over the last 4 games. So, and then Desmond Ridder, I don't know, man. He was kind of I was kind of hype on Desmond Ridder coming into this year. Last week, 191 yards.
What changed your mind?
I don't know. They're fucking just watching him. 191 yards, a touchdown, 2 interceptions, 62.7 rating, sub 80 rating in 3 straight games. Ritter's having a tough time. I'm picking Houston every day of the week. I'm gonna even though Atlanta's favored by 1.5, which is strange. Did I write that down?
How long is that gonna last?
What's on the screen? Yeah, it's minus 1.5.
That should be an even game.
Yeah, so I'm taking Houston. I'm taking Houston to win by 7, I think.
I like that.
Like that. What do you guys think?
Houston win by 3.
Okay.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
That's an easy game for Houston. It should be at least, but we never know.
Yeah, this is one game like I would actually bet on myself. The only problem with Houston right now is they've had a lot of injuries on the offensive line. But I still think they win this game. They're playing better. The team's feeling better. Like you see it, they're having fun. They're winning. Their quarterback, he's played better than any other rookie through 4 games, and so that's bringing that team together. I think they beat Atlanta.
Oh, okay, hold up. Hey, Ma says you look like you're going snowboarding yet. Let's see.
Damn, dude. Hey, Ma's a big shit talker in the comments.
You should hear the little slick thing she slides in the spaces, bro. It's crazy.
She don't ever speak in the spaces.
No, she does. Nobody just hears the BS. Like that's how, because her voice is too soft. Like she'll slide one in there, and I'm over there laughing, and people are like, "What is he laughing at?" Because I heard it.
I like what she says. Hey, yo. She says it real low though. Hey,
yo. Yeah.
Somebody says something sus. I love that.
Where are we at?
Yeah. All right. This is where we're at.
And she said NFL revolving QBs turning into the NBA. That's true.
All right.
Stroud is a beast. That's Cali blood. Yeah. And Dino said, I'll take Houston to win. #1 pick. Watch. What's that?
Go. Dino knows. Houston all day. All right. Tennessee at Indianapolis. I've got Tennessee minus 2.5. Indianapolis plus 2.5 at home against Tennessee. Here's my thing: if Derrick Henry is not moving, then the whole offense is struggling. Derrick Henry is for me, he's the Titans' entire offense. That's not a good thing. 22 attempts last week, 122 yards, 5.5 yards per carry, and a touchdown. He had a decent run, like a 28-yard run. He looked like that old school Derrick Henry knocking people over.
What are the Titans? What are the Titans right now? Like 2-2.
Titans played real good last week. They rolled the Ravens, right? Wasn't that Ravens game? No, not Ravens. They rolled to like 27-3 or something.
What's the Titans' record, Professor? Do you have it on?
They're 2-2. They're 2-2.
2-2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also, Tajay Spears. He also had 40 yards. He's a rookie out of Tulane. Indy, and so he's right behind Derrick Henry. But if they're not running the ball, it's gonna be rough for that offense. Indianapolis' first 3 games held running backs to 3.3 yards per carry. When there's a good rush defense, Derrick Henry tends to not do as well. And Ryan Tannehill is so it could be a struggle game.
Tannehill. You don't like Tannehill?
No, I don't know how you don't take Indy and the points at home. This is ridiculous. If Henry does well, and then Ryan Tannehill could probably open up some things. Last week, 240 yards, a touchdown, and an interception, 98.8, kind of real average. DeAndre Hopkins still fairly silent. His first game, where he kind of had a decent game was last week. 6 targets, 4 receptions, 63 yards. Indy's QB pressure rate, I'm going to be talking a lot about this with the games, 36.6. So they're going to be in Tannehill's face, and we know what happens with Tannehill. 16 sacks. That's what happens. 16 fucking sacks.
Yeah, I remember there was like a thing down here where like people thought that like if they wore their jerseys, Tannehill would perform.
Bro, dude, I'm trying to figure out who's going to get brain damage first, Sam Howell or Ryan Tannehill, because they're both getting lit, bro. They're getting lit in the backfield. Indy does have 2 offensive linemen out, and then once again, Anthony Richardson for me is him.
Last
bro.
week.
Anthony Richardson is him. Bro, that dude is massive. He's strong. He reminds me of like a better Cam Newton coming out. Like I think, yeah. 100%.
No, sir.
Give him.
I was waiting for somebody to spaz on you about that one.
That's a reach.
Give Anthony Richardson some time, and he's going to put up better numbers, and he's going to look better doing it than Cam Newton did. And then I
mean, he's young too. He's only two. What is he only like 21?
Where did Richardson go to school?
I don't remember.
He went to Florida. He was a Gator.
Yeah. Zach Moss.
Yak likes those SEC guys, except Tannehill.
Zach Moss last week had 70 yards. Jonathan Taylor may play. This is his first game where he may play. I would love to see Jonathan Taylor back in the saddle. We'll see what happens. And then Tennessee is excellent against the run, 3.6 yards. So where did it go? Zach Moss could have a rough day. I don't know. We'll see what happens. What do you guys think? I'm taking, like I said, Indy plus 2.5. I don't know how you can't bet that against Tennessee.
Hold on. Is Zach Moss related to Santana?
It was at a. I don't
Santana Moss? And Sonoris?
No clue. No idea.
Oh, let me see.
Jesse, what do you think about this game?
I like Indy. I think it's going to be a grind out game, though. I don't think it's going to be anything spectacular going on. I tell you what, though, as far as the Titans, the Colts, they don't really have a good secondary. If Tannehill can play good, they can pull it out. Obviously, they're going to be loading up in the box for Henry, Derrick Henry and stuff like that. But if Tannehill can make some plays downfield, they can win. But I really like Indianapolis to pull it out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't agree with you guys. I really think the Titans are going to win this game. I know Burrow still looks like shit, and Bengals are awful right now, but they did handle them pretty well. It was like
they did
27-3. Their defense stepped up. So I really don't think Indy's going to – I mean, Richards, I watched last week because we had for Blitz. We bet the over in that game, and he just did not look good for the majority of the game. So I don't know, man. I wouldn't put any money on it myself, and I'm not going to pick it for the Blitz voting, but I would take the Titans in that game. We'll see. Mark that one down, Darren. Everyone else said the Colts, but
okay, I'm writing it down now.
I'll write it down right here too. Texas, what do you think?
It's the Colts, man. Richardson led them back in the fourth quarter last week, so he's figuring it out.
Texas, you said you go with the Colts, okay?
Yeah, but only by 3. They're barely going to get it.
Okay,
I like that. Moving on. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. I don't even want to talk about this game, bro. Like
I really don't either, bro.
Baltimore, OBJ's out. Rashad Bateman's out. Who else?
Their starters are out.
Their left tackle, Ronnie Stanley's out. J.K. Dobbins not there. They have a defensive end out. They have a cornerback out. They have a free safety all out. It's in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a dog in this. They're given 4.5 points, so Baltimore is minus 4.5. Mark Andrews is playing well. Zay Flowers is okay, I guess. I don't know, man. We need Cold Crush to tell us why Baltimore is going to win this game, but I mean, Baltimore should win this game. I feel like.
Can we get Cold Crush on the next show?
Yeah, Baltimore should win this game, but I don't know, man. They have a lot of injuries that I was just looking at, and I was just like, man, I don't know. The pass defense for Baltimore.
One of the key things here is Lamar Jackson has historically played bad against Pittsburgh. Yeah. They have a lot of injuries. I think they'll pull it out, but this is a game I'll stay away from, really, just because of what's going on, the injuries, and obviously Lamar doesn't play well against Pittsburgh, much less in Pittsburgh. So
doesn't Pickett out too, the quarterback?
Yeah, Kenny Pickett is out. That is the one reason I think the Ravens will win.
I don't think he's ruled out.
But really, here's the thing with Kenny Pickett being out. He really hasn't played that well anyway. So it's not really going to change a lot for Pittsburgh in my mind. You know what I mean? It's not like he's out there throwing 350 yards and 4 touchdowns a game and they're losing somebody. They're losing an average NFL quarterback right now. So
depends on which Mitch Trubisky shows up on the day. If it's like, rookie year.
It's not even that, bro. It's not even that. It's the run game. So Baltimore is averaging 4.4 yards per carry total offense this year, rushing, and Pittsburgh is poor against the rush. They're allowing 4.9 yards per carry so far this year. So if Baltimore gets rolling with the run against a pretty poor run defense, I still think Baltimore kind of pulls this one out. And then Kenny Pickett is out too. So.
Yeah, but the Steelers have won 5 of the last 6 on them.
Yeah, but it's better than 6 of the last 6. So, I would bet them if it was 6 out of 6. They lost, the last one, or 5 out of 6. So.
Okay, hey, Moss said they are cousins. Okay, I knew. Okay, so okay,
Moss,
he's related.
yeah.
He's related to Santana and Sonoris. Okay. That Kenny is out, and
That's contradicting statements. Hey, Ma, is he out or is he saying he'll play?
I don't know.
He says he'll play though. We shall see. Okay.
We shouldn't be betting this game. Jesse's right. So moving on to Professor's one and only New York Giants at Miami. Guess how many things I wrote down about this game?
Nothing.
Dude, this is in Miami. Miami's minus 11.5. I almost think they're probably going to cover that well. But the Giants, I don't know.
I'm going to tell you, this is
go ahead, talk about it.
This is a trap game. Giants will win. They're going to win this. I'm just kidding. They ain't going to fucking win.
I'm going to fucking bed.
Listen. Miami scored more points in 3 quarters of football than the Giants have scored all season.
All year.
Hold on. Let me make it worse right here.
Hold on, dude.
Right here. Hold on, guys. The Giants have played 8 quarters of football. In 1 quarter, they scored 31 points. In the other 7 combined, they've only scored 15 points all year. I take Miami. I take them to cover.
All right.
Yeah. No,
and you couldn't pick, if you're a Giants fan, you couldn't pick a better year to have a high draft pick because it's a good quarterback class. So,
no, I like Danny Dimes.
I don't think Danny Dimes. I don't think he's. Yeah, I don't think he's not the guy. I just think
he's not the guy.
They don't have a line. They don't have.
He's not even in the zip
Saquon's
code.
been hurt for every year since he got there.
Okay, do y'all want to y'all just want to fuck around with the Jason Garrett of quarterbacks forever, or y'all want to move on?
I like Danny. I like seeing him run. He's so big.
Yo,
I just run,
hey, man said the Giants look like shit all year.
But this is one of those games that they'll show up. It's like the Bears right now. Bears look like a freaking Super Bowl team right now against the freaking Redskins. But
optics.
Wait, what's the score? What's the score?
It's going to be 17-0 soon because they already.
Oh my God! What is happening right now? Is Justin Fields having a good day? Dude, see, that's what I'm saying. If he's having a good day,
don't let him fool you.
I'm so pissed that
I know I got a sound effect in here for what Professor just said. Hold on, I gotta find this one. This got to be a doozy.
But yeah, we don't have to spend too much time on that.
Yeah, no, we can keep it moving. New Orleans at New England. I hate talking about New England. So once again, 0, wrote nothing about it. Don't want to talk about this game.
New England is back.
New Orleans favored by 1 point. I'm not touching this game either. It's hard to bet any New England game. I just stay away from whoever they're playing. Doesn't matter. I just don't want to touch it.
New
England's Belichick's a nut, dude. I just
they look
bet for or against them.
It's got to be New England.
Yeah,
I'll give it to New England on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, they look real bad against the Cowboys last
week. They sure did.
They'll bounce
one
back.
game. All he needs is one game for his 300th win. They're getting it.
I like New Orleans here.
Of course you do.
Yeah. They pulled Mac Jones last week. Who's to say? I don't know, man. I think New England just. Both of these teams, neither one of them played really good last week. But I like New Orleans here.
Honestly, I would probably I'd say the same thing, but I don't know, man. Patriots just they mess me up every time, bro. It's a crapshoot.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I am taking New Orleans. I didn't realize that Matthew Judon was out.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
so is a starting cornerback. So
yeah, it's not a fun game to talk about anyways. But next game I like this game. Cincinnati at Arizona. Cincinnati's favored by 3. For me, I have a little star here. I'm actually gonna, because I'm DFS guy. I like picking good.
Aren't they both like players. Aren't they both like 1-85?
Play Ertz here. Play Zach Ertz. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say is play Zach Ertz. Thank me later. Josh Dobbs, 265 yards, 2 touchdowns at San Francisco. A 99 rating for 3 games in a row, or maybe not 3 games in a row, but 3 games. Zach Ertz last week, 10 targets, 6 receptions, 53 yards. I mean, I can't say enough about Josh Dobbs coming in here and surprising everybody and doing that against San Francisco, who has like top 3 offense and defense in the country. Marquise Brown, 10 targets, 7 receptions, 96 yards. That dude is still a weapon, even though he's not at Baltimore, obviously. Michael Wilson, 7 targets, 7 receptions, 76 yards, 2 touchdowns. There's some weapons. There's some weapons over there, dude. Cincinnati holding wide receivers to a 73 rating, so could be a little bit tougher for those guys. Joe Burrow, 165 yards, 5.5 yards per attempt, 80.6 rating. Joe Burrow is just not looking
wavy.
There's something going on in Cincinnati, and everybody's talking about it. There's something going on in Cincinnati, and it's I don't know what to say. They're 1-4 start is very difficult. They're probably not going to make the playoffs. I just don't see that happening. That's all I got for that. I only have 2 other games where I have some info about, but I almost want to take Arizona and the points at home. It's 3 points. Yeah, I like that. What do you guys think?
Same thing. Arizona. Burrow playing hurt all year. I'm pretty sure there's probably some locker room drama we don't know about.
Yeah,
that team is just a fucking mess.
Hold on, she said, "Hey, Ma said Dobbs was always dependable when he was with the Steelers. Yeah. Burrow sucks since he got paid."
Dobbs was big at Tennessee and Knoxville, bro. But Dobbs people who are UT fans, they absolutely love Josh Dobbs and that he's starting for the Cardinals. So
yeah, I'm not sure if I would bet this. I'd probably take it away, but I do like Arizona with the points. Cincinnati's a train wreck, man, for sure.
I just want to show something before we jump to the next game here. So it's 17-0 Bears. This was our community vote. All of us here on this stream. Washington -6. I don't know. Washington needs to do a rapid turnaround. Good thing it's only $250, but I wanted to keep that 7-game streak going. But you never know if they could.
Yeah, dude, I'd rather take it away right now.
We got long.
A lot of play. I'm gonna go ahead and give this for all of us. Okay. All right.
Hey, I'd rather lose on a Thursday night or a Monday night than a Sunday.
I would too, because we got bigger money on the weekend. So,
right.
Moving forward, I wrote a little bit about this game. Philadelphia Eagles
and the Rams.
The Psycho's still here, and the Rams. They're at the Rams. LA's looking to beat the undefeated 4-0 Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts last week, 319 yards, 2 touchdowns, 112.3 rating, no picks. Impressive. He was doing it. Devontae Smith, 78 yards. AJ Brown, dude, God, I don't know who reminds me more of Terrell Owens, AJ Brown or DK Metcalf, but I think AJ Brown is a monster. Everybody does. 175 yards, 2 touchdowns, 130 plus yards back-to-back games. That's right. Really impressive.
That's a lot.
Rams secondary are holding wide receivers to a mid-70s rating right now. So, but there's so many weapons over there, man. There's so many weapons over there. I don't know if it matters. LA's pass defense gave up 200 yards last game. 8.0 or 8 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, 98.8 rating on the opposing quarterback. That's what they had. Rams pass rush is 35% QB pass rate.
I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going to go with the Eagles.
QB pressure rate. And then Matt Stafford last week, 319 yards, touchdown and interception, 89.5 rating against the Colts though. So yeah, I don't know, man. Philadelphia.
I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going with the Philadelphia on this one.
Yeah, I want to pick Philly. They're it's -4.5. They have to travel, but I don't know. I feel like, that last week was a really good game for Hurts, and I think he's going to go back-to-back here. So,
hey, Jesse. Hey, Ma said, whatever you pick, she's putting the hex on.
The Eagles, they're winning.
That's funny.
I think other than the first week, I don't have the scores in front of me, but I think other than the first week, they've been pretty close, and they're not looking very convincing. So I could see them going into LA and not.
It could happen.
And getting the game mollywopped.
They're definitely the better team.
Happen.
Don't get me wrong. I love Philly. They've paid us 2 times so far, but it's scary, man. They're just getting by.
Hey, Jesse, would you even touch this game?
Not preferably, man. I'm a big narrative guy. I see both narratives coming out here. LA's they're actually, LA's actually they're playing good. So I actually like them to put it together and make a run into the playoffs, especially when Cooper comes back. And I think their team's starting to see it. But the one thing about Philly, though, I know they don't always play like what we expect them to play, but they do have a pretty solid offensive line, and that is why they could grind them games out, because they could put them long grinding drives together and really grind a game out in the fourth quarter and stuff like. And a lot of people don't have the guys up front to do that. So I like Philly here, but I can see Stafford. Putting together a good game and them coming out with a W.
Okay. At Texas,
I'm taking the Rams, man.
Taking the Rams.
They're 3-0-1 against the spread this year.
Oh wow, that's a good.
And they're at home and they get 4.5. Yeah, that's a good point. But I want to stay away from this game. And
but I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't bet it though.
There's so many games this week that I want to stay away from. That's why I really like that Buffalo-Jacksonville game, because I think that Buffalo's going to beat them by more than 5.5 points.
I don't know. Kansas City seems like a lock.
Kansas City minus. Okay.
Sunday night. Shut the.
Yeah. Okay. And that's the next game. I didn't write anything about it.
What, Jets and Broncos?
I should have. No, Kansas City at Minnesota. Kansas City minus 3.5. Minnesota's getting 3.5 at home. You know I like to bet on Minnesota, bro. I want to pick Minnesota for some reason. But Kansas City.
Hey, Professor's still feeling the pain from that.
It got me a win last week, but I mean,
I told you.
I like Minnesota here too. Their offense is playing better, dude. Listen, y'all talking about Kansas City and Minnesota, like, dude, Minnesota's offense could put up more points than Kansas City. I'm telling you, they have a better offense, bro. Mahomes is not performing. They don't listen. Tyreek Hill's been gone, bro. They are not the Kansas City everybody remembers them. They're not there.
I never thought of Kansas City as being great because of Tyreek Hill. It was more because of the league MVP at quarterback.
Yeah.
I want to take this one and I want to see what the over/under is and maybe include this in my Blitz sheet. 52.5. I want to take the over on that. That might KC Minnesota might be my over bet for Blitz.
That'd be a good bet. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that
instead of the 3.5. But I
think, real quick, all right, this is your MVP's passer rating for the season by game. Versus the Jets, 63.6. Versus the Bears, 127.3. Jags 98.1 and versus the Lions 77.5. So he is not playing consistent this year, and one of the reasons is Kelsey was out the first game. And I don't think Kelsey's truly really 100%. I think he's playing good enough for Kelsey.
He's playing good enough for Taylor.
At quarterback. I'm not saying Mahomes isn't good or one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Hands down, he is, but he's not playing consistent. And when you don't have consistent play at the quarterback level or the quarterback position, it's really hard to determine who a team can beat and can't beat. When they play good, they might beat anybody. But when he's playing like he's been playing this year, they might lose against anybody.
Man, all right, just watch. Taylor Swift is going to have that same Jessica Simpson effect on
Tell her
Travis
has to
Kelce.
stay home, bro.
Just
Hold
watch.
on, I'm going to
Just
give you some
watch.
quarterback. I'm going to give you some quarterback ratings, Jesse. I want you to tell me who it is. 66,
Oh, God.
42, 63, 33.
Who's that?
Russell Wilson.
Ugh.
Wow.
Okay.
And I will tell you,
All
he's terrible. He's played terrible.
Well,
all right.
Mahomes ain't been that bad.
So I got one more game I want to talk about. I only got 4 things to say about it. Okay. And then we can just mention the other games. Obviously, the Jets are playing at Denver. I want to pick the Jets so bad, bro.
I'm taking Jets.
For some reason.
I'm taking the Jets. I'm taking the Jets.
I want to pick the Jets so bad in this game. But we'll see.
What's stopping you from doing so?
Well, it's a 2-point spread.
Let it out. Yeah.
It's a 2-point spread, and they're playing at Denver. Those are the only. If the spread was maybe a little bit higher, like I would feel, or a little bit. I feel like it should be an even game. I feel like it shouldn't be 2 points, but that's basically an even game. And then at Denver, most teams they struggle a little bit more at Denver than like other stadiums, obviously.
You don't think that game could kind of be like the one on right now with Washington and freaking Chicago, and Denver comes out there and
No, I don't think so. I think the Jets are better than people give them credit for.
Washington just scored, by the way, 3 points at least, better than nothing.
Yeah, thank God. Okay, so let's talk about the game I want to talk about. 4 things to say. This is Dallas at San Francisco.
Hold on. We got to pause for that. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
All right, proceed. Yeah.
All right, we are talking about your Dallas Cowboys here. The Dallas Cowboys are coming into San Francisco Stadium.
Don't worry about it.
San Francisco is -3.5. There's 4 things that are important to say about this game, and this is also why I may end up picking the under, depending on what it is. San Francisco, 14.5 points per game allowed. That's what their defense has allowed against opposing offenses. That's tied for 3rd best in the league. Dallas's 10.3 points per game. Are you okay back there, dude?
Cowboy fan.
Yeah, he's throwing up right now. Dallas is 10.3 points per game allowed against opposing offenses. They're the 1st best in the NFL. So you're talking about the 3rd best defense, points allowed wise, versus the 1st best defense. And then you've got Dallas offense, 31 points per game, 4th best in the NFL. San Francisco, 31.3 points per game, 3rd best in the NFL. So you're talking about the best offense against the best defense, against the best offense, against the best defense. Top 5 anyways. This is an under bet for me. I feel like this could be just I don't know. It could go both. The problem is it could go both ways, right? Both offenses could play lights out. Or
don't put that out there. Don't put that out there in the universe.
Out. Did he say it goes both ways? What did he say?
Hey, wait, where's Hamon? Hey, yo.
Right. Hey, yo.
I'm gonna take San Francisco. I'm sorry, Darren. To cover 3.
Hey, hold on, Yak. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with Yak. Something wrong with Yak signal. Yeah. Jesse, what are you saying, bro? What do you say?
Dallas can't win big games, man.
Oh snap! Something happened to Jesse's signal too. Shit. All right, Texas, what you got?
I'm actually gonna take Dallas.
All right, there we go. and Professor, yourself?
I'm gonna take the 5th.
You gonna plead the 5th? Okay. You gonna plead the 5th? All right, that'll work. Oh snap! Yak is back. So it's Yak and Jesse are back.
I want to read something. I'm gonna play. Guess that player. You ready? This is last week's stats. This is going to be a real easy one. 20 carries, averaging 5.3 yards with 3 touchdowns.
McCaffrey.
And 7 catches, 71 yards, and 1
His
touchdown.
name is listen, his daddy was a Bronco. His daddy was Ed McCaffrey.
Dude, just hand that damn guy the ball. 4 touchdowns in 1 game. I'm sorry, Darren, but listen, I'll give you this. If the Cowboys win this game, I will give them props and say that.
I don't even want to. Hold on. Something happened to your phone too. Hold on.
But if they pull this out, I'll put them on the map as a really top tier team. But I really think they get fucking annihilated.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm afraid of this game. Honestly, I'm
San
afraid
Francisco and Buffalo. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I think those are by far the two top teams out there.
Yeah, I'm afraid of this game. This game has got me kind of shaking. I might actually throw the TV out the window for real this time.
So here's the thing though.
Hold on. I want y'all to really look at this right here. I want look at this. Look at this. Do you see this? Do you see this blasphemy in my chat? Terrible.
The Cowboys.
Terrible.
All right, so here's the thing. The 49ers have been hard to run on. So I think for Dallas to really have a good chance to win, they're going to have to put the game in Dak's hands. And we all know he's not a consistent performer in big games. I like Dak, man. I love Dak in college because he played in the SEC under Dan Mullen, who won us the national championship of Florida. I was a fan of him. I like when he plays good, but he's not the most consistent quarterback in big games. And I wouldn't want to put a game on in his arm because he hasn't proven himself to be that type of quarterback yet. He's a game manager. So I think San Francisco wins, by more than a touchdown, to be honest.
Ooh, that would damn.
I like the under on this game too. So I like the under on this, the over on KC, Minnesota, and then I really like Buffalo -5.5.
Hold up. Hey, Mon says
last year in the playoffs, the final score was 19-12, I think 19-11.
Oh, she said Stanford, Bay Area. Don't be repping no Bay Area here. There ain't nothing good come out of the Bay Area except you and E40. Stop it.
Bay Area. Was it? And then okay, guys, last game. Green Bay at Las Vegas. I didn't write anything down. Don't really care about this game.
I'm not really.
Jordan Love fan, man.
I mean, no, I think Green Bay should.
I'll go with Green Bay though.
I'll take Green Bay in this game. I think
no Jimmy G.
No, I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to explain yourself. I think Green Bay is playing like way below their potential. Jordan Love, man, he's been struggling a little bit. I mean, I've written a lot of stats about Green Bay over the past couple of weeks, and I do know one thing is Green Bay is not playing to their potential. And I always have to take Green Bay in games like this. I don't know. I'm not impressed by Las Vegas. What's Las Vegas's record right now? Anybody know?
Let's see. They are 1-3.
Exactly. What's Green Bay's?
2-2.
Yeah, I'm taking Green Bay in this. +1 at Las Vegas. Unless they rig the game.
Okay. We say that's the nicest thing you've ever said, Darren. Yeah. You and E40. That's the only good things that ever came out today. That's it.
Wait, what about Allen? What about Allen? Allen Styles. Bro.
She said Allen Styles. Oh yeah. Allen. All right, Allen's cool. Said, hey Yak, F you.
Yeah, I mean, you see them hearts in there though.
Oh my goodness. Hey, check it out, fellas. This has actually been really fun. It says you laying it on thick, Yak. Go fuck yourself. Jeez. See, man, that's why you can't date Bay Area chicks, man. They're just so mean. Evil. Texas, real quick before we get out of here. Any shout outs?
No.
All right. Hey, let it all out there. All right. Way to express yourself. All right. Any shout outs?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my followers. Shout out to the people that I mess with on a daily basis in spaces and stuff. If you're still here, still in DeFi, still hanging on, you get respect, bro. It's been rough out there. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I really like Blitz. I love being a part of this. I love the NFL. And I think Professor's a professional, and I trust him, and that's something to really kind of hold on to in this space. So much love to you, Professor. Jesse, my boy. Shout out Sir Crypto if he's still here. And Darren, you're awesome, bro. Big fan. Thanks, man.
I appreciate it. Oh, shout out. Oh man, the vote. Damn, we getting bombarded with some vote in here. What's up, Scotty? He said those are Raider colored hearts. That's terrible. Hey, Jesse, any shout outs, man?
Everybody.
All right. That about covers it. That about covers it. Okay. And Professor, last but not least.
Yeah, man. I want to appreciate everyone for coming up on the panel. Texas, Yaktown, Jesse, you guys especially killing it in the Blitz community. Big shout out to all the token holders and people hanging out in the TG and coming to our spaces. So yeah, we do these on. We're moving to the streaming side, so this is a lot more interactive and better. And we're going to add these to the YouTube channel. But every Sunday night we do Yaktown co-hosting with me, and we do a rundown of all the Sunday games. We do that usually about 8:30 p.m. on Twitter. So definitely tune in for that. And yeah, man, big shout out to Blitz. You know, I've got a lot of people involved in this token on the back end, and private investors, and you know, the people in the community. And you know, I don't even look at the chart. Chart obviously is not mooning or anything like that. But you know, like some of these guys on the panel say, and it's 100% true. You know, this is a different beast. This is, you know, you can call it a shitcoin, you can call it what you want, but we've got something going here. We're going to be adding pools. We have contests. We're making those connections. So, you know, as long as we've got a fat betting stack, which we do, we got a lot of money to play with every week, and we're budgeting it out. A big shout out to our team, my team member Kamish, who handles all the financials and stuff. So we're here to stay. So chart will catch up. People will take notice when we're hitting all these big bets and stuff, and adding in those other utilities. But yeah, last thing I want to, you know, remind, I talked about at the beginning, but it's a great opportunity, is that soccer fund. So it's back at the beginning of the video. If you came in late, check it out. Go to our Twitter page. But yeah, it's a great opportunity. You don't get any tokens or anything, but if you follow soccer and you know the players, and maybe you like betting too, it's an opportunity to get into a group of 10 to 15 people and make 20% on every win. Get your money back and forever. So it's a good opportunity. A lot of people were suggesting that. So I'm excited to get that going. Hopefully we'll close that out by early next week. But yeah, just the next stage of just adding to that revenue to Blitz, and stacking that wallet. And we'll just be adding it to the chart as we go and making those relationships. So yeah, I couldn't be any more prouder. I knew before we launched this thing, we ain't going to sit there and launch to millions and millions right away, because it's a different beast. It's a different animal. But as long as we're winning bets and stacking the revenue, I mean, that's all that matters at the end of the day. It'll all catch up. So big shout out to all followers and believers.
And shout out to the audience. You guys have been great. Shout out to everybody showing love. I want to say thanks to all these chats that I've been randomly added to on Twitter. I don't know how I end up there. I just end up there, and then then eventually end up in Twitter Spaces. Shout out to little Yak over there. Hi. All right, cool.
She's gonna make votes too. She said no.
There Cowboys. You go. Where you think Yak is getting all the stats from? Shoot. Hey, but thanks for everybody for tuning in. Destination DeFi. This has been the weekly Blitz. For all information on Blitz token, look below right there for all you people that can read. All right. And as I always like to say, be good at being bad. Peace, love, and crypto. We out.